Girl, he never gave me no damn earrings. He probably gave us those to Jennifer, y'all. So, Tiffany Haddish has been trolling Jennifer Hudson after news hit the tabloids. Common had dumped her. Now, everybody know how playful and hood Tiffany Haddish can be in contrast to Jennifer, who is more refined and quiet. However, Jennifer is not sitting this disrespect out. According to sources, they say she confronted Tiffany and the whole thing got messy, allegedly. So, let's backtrack a little bit to how Tiffany and Common got together in the first place and how their relationship turned sour all of a sudden. 'Cause honey, we were out here thinking that the two of them was a match made in heaven. And unlike all these Hollywood couples that are dating one moment and broken up the next, we thought that theirs would be different. And considering the fact that both of them are more mature and experienced, we were out here thinking that their love was going to last forever, rooting for them and all that. But baby, we thought wrong. Now, while a lot of people were happy that Tiffany had finally found love again following her heartbreaking relationship with her ex-husband, William Stewart, whom she married young, back when she was still trying to make it in comedy, things didn't exactly end on the best note. Tiffany has been very open about the fact that the marriage was abusive and controlling, and it took her years to heal from the emotional scars. So when she stepped into this romance with Common, folks were rooting for her happiness like it was their own. Other people though could not get over how Common man was more or less a playboy. And you know what they say, once a playboy, baby, always a playboy. Common has been in a relationship with a lot of heavy-hitted or older women in Hollywood, and it was the same story with all of them. Talk about Erykah Badu, Serena Williams, Taj P. Henson. They all ended in heartbreak with Erykah Badu. It was a whirlwind romance in the early 2000s that had him dressing like he just stepped out of neo-soul music video with them hats, scarves, and the whole Erykah Badu vibe. But just as fast as it heated up, it cooled off, with Common later admitting to the People magazine that the breakup left him depressed for months. So much that he couldn't even eat. With Erykah Badu, that was my first love, were you just open and floating. He says of the singer he reportedly dated for 2 years prior to their split in 2002. When we split, I was 27 or 28. I was in a haze, just going through the motions. It was even hard to eat. Then there was Serena Williams, the queen of the tennis court, and not one to play games off it either. Their relationship had fans thinking maybe Comet was finally ready to settle down. But no, they split after about 2 years, reportedly because their busy schedules kept them apart. Translation: it fizzled before it could really turn into something long-term. And then came Taj P. Henson, Black Hollywood royalty with the personality to match. They dated around 2005. And while they kept things low-key, DJ later made it clear that she ended it. Although she never said exactly why, and neither did Comet, but she did mention that her son felt very sad about the breakup. So, with that track record, it's no wonder people were side-eyeing his relationship with Tiffany from the jump. It's safe to say that people did the same when he came out with Jennifer Hudson. And although this relationship with Jennifer lasted pretty long, longer than most of Common's usual track records, unfortunately, it has run its course and come to a bitter end, according to sources. And who's happy about this, you might ask? Well, it's none other than Miss Tiffany, 'cause it looks like she never got over her comment. In the past, she has been open about how the breakup wasn't mutual and how the relationship was the safest and most loved that she had ever been. Tiffany also mentioned how Common was like a bee who preferred to go from flower to flower than settling with just one. And it looks like she was right. I'm fine with it. It's going to be new opportunities. I miss them. I miss them from time to time, but that's what I think with any relationship, an intimate relationship that you might have, you miss them. But I'm fine with it. It's cool. But he said in the interview that the reason why it was ending was because of busy schedules, which I didn't really. I mean, you know, I love Rashid and I know you love Rashid, too. And I would never. I didn't want to be rude in the interview, but come on now. That doesn't make sense because you're both famous. You're both busy. You both have schedules, right? What did you think about that? The same thing everybody else was thinking in them comments. Well, people were saying he's the common denominator because they talked about his past relationships with other famous women. I asked him in the interview, does he have a thing for famous women? He says no, he just loves powerful women. He might be the type of person that never really settles with somebody. Maybe he's like he's like a bee going from flower to flower to flower. I don't know. I wish him nothing but joy and happiness. He will always be cool. At the moment, he seems to have pollinated yet another flower and left it for good. However, his relationship with Jennifer Hudson looks really happy on the outside and lasted longer than most. The two of them were already sparking data rumors before Comet's appearance on the Jennifer show, where they confirmed it for sure. In the episode, both of them were throwing subtle hints and remarks at each other, and the audience caught it. Common had also brought her flowers, jewelry, and kisses, so it wasn't really too hard to miss. Now, we got to get down to business, Mr. Common. I'm a host, and so I have to ask you this question, 'cause everybody always want to know this. Are you dating anyone? Applause. So, yes. And I'm in a relationship that is one of the most beautiful people I ever met in life. And she's smart. She loves God. She has something real down to earth about her. She's talented. But I said I set my standard kind of high because she had to have a EGOT. She had to win an Oscar on her first movie. I set my standard high. She had to get her own talk show. Oh, okay. So. However, it looks like everything has come crashing down now and Miss Tiffany just couldn't wait to share her joy for the moment like she's been waiting for it to happen. Wired on the street, though, is that Jennifer Hudson isn't standing for Tiffany trolling her about her breakup. So, she's allegedly coming for her. But from the looks of it, Tiffany's gonna be the least of her worries 'cause these people trolling her, too. Tasha K was recently out here talking about how their relationship was more of a cross-promotion of their individual careers than a proper relationship. Common's always been known to be with women for no longer than a year, but it looks like he did a whole PR stunt to be with Jennifer for over 2 years so they could both promote their careers as a strong black couple. According to Tasha K, Common and Jennifer have been gone longer than a year. Normally, Common has a 1-year period. He doesn't go longer than a year with any woman. I think they've been together for about 2. His therapist asked him, could he do 2? He said, I can do 2. They've been out publicly a lot lately. He's been getting a lot of endorsements on her show, album sales. His tour is doing well. I guess they're cross-promoting each other. She needs the image of having a black man on her hip to appeal. It's given Oprah how Oprah was not married, but she had Steedman that she went steady with. Okay. And so it kind of makes a Jennifer have that softness and not such an angry black woman and having such a masculine black man beside her. The viewers like that and her show is up. Y'all, things get pretty wild real quick with all these celebrity relationship. And here's what a couple of people have to say about this mess. This person said, Tiffany, stop. We don't go for another woman, especially another sister. Common has moved on. Move on. Life is good. Not going to shade them. No, not at all. How about that? Another person said, I don't feel sorry for these women. I don't know why they think these brothers would treat them any differently than you getting the same damn man. Black women need to wake up, but y'all mother effers can't seem to keep your legs closed. Just going from man to man turning into 304. And finally, another user said, when it comes to dating, Common seems to just want to keep it common. Regardless of all this news and opinions going around, we would like to know what y'all think about this situation. Do you think that news of Common and Jennifer's breakup is even true in the first place? Or is it another PR stunt orchestrated by the couple? And was Jennifer right to troll their relationship when rumors of the breakup started to fly? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. And y'all need to watch this next video, baby, 'cause it is just as controversial. MHM.